Well, hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing in there? All right. Ha ha. I gotta talk real loud here to make sure you can hear me. Okay. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Where am I? What's going on, everybody? We're about to rock and roll. Yes, we are. Wow. All right. Tai Lopez is back. Tai Lopez is back. This guy's back. This guy. He is the OG king of the YouTube grift. This guy has been grifting on YouTube so long. He was grifting on YouTube, and most of you, if you're listening, I'm gonna guess you were a much younger man when he was when he was on YouTube, or a woman. I mean, this guy, I first ran across Tai Lopez in 2014. 2014. So he's been around a long time. A long time. He's been grifting a long time. He was the original guy that was like renting mansions and renting Lambos and stunting like he had big money when he had none. And it worked. Now he's got some.
For me to add a new income stream, or if I'm already making money, I'm gonna build an AI automation. I call it AI SMMA. So it's like the new version of 2016.
So he's on to the new grift here. And of course, the new grift is AI. of course. Um, it's no surprise. AI is the hot new technology on the market, on the block. It's probably going to replace all of us. But he's going to tell you how you can get rich off of it.
Okay, so what's up? Somebody said, "Goat, I've been watching you for years. Hug from Brazil to the bang." I love Brazil. Anyway, so here you got like 3 ways you can make money with AI. I just kind of gave you the preview on what I think is the best way, but it's subjective what is best. So, number one, you have the option of building an AI piece of software, a tool, okay? Which is great if you're a tech person or you feel like you can vibe code something, okay? That's number one. Number two is you can build a AI service business. So there's 2 billionaires under age 30. One's Mr. Beast that are self-made, and this other guy, he basically has a company that sells services to huge AI companies. That's the second way. The third way is to get small business owners and medium-sized business owners to pay you to automate their marketing. The specific automation that's best is marketing. Business owners will pay you $3,000 to $30,000 upfront, and then a maintenance fee of $2,000 to $5,000 a month. How do I know? Because I paid somebody, $13,000 to set up one AI automation for me and $2,000 a month. Some 25-year-old, I didn't even know him. He DM'd me. I paid him $2,000. I paid him like $30,000 in a year. Okay, so do not miss out on an AI automation SMMA. Okay, that's like your very simple way. Of those 3 ways you can make money with AI, the third one is the simplest. The first one, you got to build an AI tool, an AI app. The second one, you have to go get huge corporations to pay you. The third one, there's 20 million small businesses in America. And there's globally, nobody knows, but let's say there's 40 million business owners. And the good business owners, they have money, but they don't have time. It's crazy. Right now, you could just talk to 10 or 20 businesses. I'm talking a restaurant, a doctor, a dentist, a car dealership, a life coach, an author of a book, a social media influencer, and say, "Hey, I've got AI automations to get you clients, leads, and sales. You want me to install it? Here's my prices." you're in business. This one's better than SMMA, the first version in 2016 when I launched. I don't know why more people aren't doing it. Look, let's have a real talk for a second. The average person is a sheep.
Now, if you don't do what he's saying, you're a sheep. He's telling you what to do, but if you don't do it, you're a sheep.
I don't even mean that in a condescending way. The average person is a sheep. I saw that. I'm a college dropout. Every one of my friends went to college. And even though
Well, now he's going to start preaching against college. Look, man, college isn't just about getting you a job. I know that's like one of the ways that like college is sold to people, like, oh, we're gonna help you get a job, you're gonna get this degree and then, for the workforce. And yes, that's true. But historically, college was always about broadening your horizons, exposing yourself to stimulations, intellectual stimulations, cultural stimulations that you weren't going to get outside of the university. And you still can't get them. Even as great as online is, AI, Wikipedia, YouTube, we have all these amazing tools for learning at our fingertips, but nothing can replace the classroom setting and a professor. It is what it is. You do the reading, you go into class prepared, you engage in the class with the professor and the entire class. There's nothing that can compare to that in the online environment to this day. Even public speaking, confidence building. So, college just, you know, it's not just about what kind of job you can get out of it. That's all I'm saying.
No, 30% of people on this earth actually use their college degree. 70% of people.
100% of statistics on the internet are pulled out of your ass.
But they're sheep. If their mom went, if their friends went, they're going to go.
In fact, let's see. You might be correct, but let's see. So I think they're saying about half.
So when you stop being a sheep that just follows the herd, money becomes actually not that hard to make, especially if your goal is just to make like 10 to 30,000 a month. If you want to make, $1 million a month, you need a little more skill than you do. But most people just want, the average person just wants to make like $10 to $30,000 a month. Especially if you live in like Brazil or if you live outside of a major city, that's a lot of money. So many people are killing themselves when it's not that big of a deal. I've been fortunate enough to make a lot of money in I've done hundreds of millions with my companies. But if I had to start over right now, for some reason, the path is right there in front of you. The path is literally right in front of you, and nobody's taking the path. I know why. I told you, people are sheep. I can never figure it out. I remember when I built my first online funnel in 2001, and I remember thinking,
people are sheep, but not you. You're following me.
Everybody's going to do this. I was like, everybody's going to do this. I'll have so much competition. To this day, people still never build a marketing funnel. I remember I built my personal brand. I remember it was 2009. I was like, there's going to be so much competition. It took 10 years for people. I remember when crypto came out. People now, today, when crypto's at an all-time high, are like, oh, maybe I should get in this. So good news for you. If you feel like life sucks right now, feel like you're not making money, there's upside. The upside is that people are sheep. And all you have to do is stop following the broke crowd. Now, I just want to give you a caveat. There is a group of people you should follow.
That's all you got to do. All you have to do is just stop following the broke crowd, man. And then success is going to come. As soon as you stop hanging around those brokies.
Sometimes people take this to extremes. They're like, oh, then I'm not going to follow anybody. I'm like, that's not what I said. I said the broke crowd don't follow. Follow people who have made money, and it's all money is from trends. Sheep can't catch trends because there's a famous book about this called
yeah, man, just chase trends, dude.
Crossing the Chasm. If you haven't read the book Crossing the Chasm, you should read this book. Okay, Crossing the Chasm is an incredible book. Except is that the average person is not an early adopter. The average person is not an early adopter. The average person is what they call a pragmatist. That means they don't want to do anything unless I'm going to take these off. I don't know why I have this headset on. They don't want to do anything unless they see 3 of their friends doing it. But by the time 3 of your friends are doing it, you can't make that much money because it's oversaturated and too much competition. So the game is like, how do I stop carrying?
Oh, is that what it is? I just think people are into the things they're into. I just think people are into the things I've been into AI for years now. But there's never really been any way for me to monetize it. Not that I've seen. Let's continue listening. I mean, now, yes, now you can monetize it. Of course, yes, now you can. But, years ago,
what other people do. This is what my mentor, Alan Nation, told me when I was 19 years old. He said, Tai, if you tell your next door neighbor what you should do, if they agree with it, you're too late. If they agree with it, you're too late, brother. If you go tell your mom, your dad, your next door neighbor, the guy at the gym, the coffee person, you go, oh man, I'm going to buy Bitcoin. And they go, oh yeah, I'm buying Bitcoin. You're too late. I mean, you can still make money, but you're late to the game. You can still buy Bitcoin, don't get me wrong. Okay, but my point is, you want to get into stuff when people go, oh, that sounds like a scam. Bitcoin, everybody said it was a scam. I remember I did a YouTube ad. It's one of the most watched crypto ads. It was like 2017. I told people, buy Bitcoin. It's like $5,000, 5 to 10 grand. Now it's almost 120,000. Back then, people came out of the woodwork and you my video down. They said, no one can advertise crypto. It's a scam. Huge company, Google, Bitcoin. They said crypto's a scam. They banned all advertisement that mentioned crypto. So I got banned off there. That's how early I was to, and that's just how much bandwagoners people are. Now you can run YouTube ads. Why? Because Google has become a sheep. Apple has become a sheep. You ever notice your iPhone? It's run by sheep now. They don't innovate. Steve Jobs was on the cutting edge. Now iPhone, I remember finally they were going to improve iMessage. I'm like, this fucking company hasn't improved anything on, and iMessage are like new features, and it was new emojis. I'm like, bro, that's your idea of innovation? But that's good news. Remember what Charlie Munger said? If it wasn't for the stupidity of other people, you wouldn't be able to get rich. So never lament the fact that the average person can't see what you can see. Don't lament that. Be like, thank God.
Don't lament. You can rip off the people dumber than you, man.
If it wasn't for the sheep-like nature of other people, you would not be able to make money. You just couldn't. It'd be too saturated too fast. So I want to encourage you, the next revolution, without a doubt, is AI. The next, there's what other revolution is there? What? Name something. Crypto? Yeah, crypto's still growing, but it's not.
AI is the future for sure, but it's not the only future. I think AI, virtual reality, I definitely think psychedelics are technology. You know, medicine's technology, right? So psychedelics are technology too. You know, drugs are technology. If you can replicate the effects as a tech, I think the future might be traversing dream realms under the influence of psychedelics or something. I don't know. Mapping alternate realities. I don't fucking know. Oh, excuse me.
I mean, the last big token, the last big protocol launch was really ETH. Nobody's really building new stuff. Okay, so it's just the appreciation of existing crypto. There are people building new stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's not like it was in 2014, 2015. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, but crypto is past the time. Did you see there was a dude who just moved Bitcoin wallet? $8,700 he put into it and he cashed out for $1 billion this month. Those days are over. You're not gonna be able to put in $8,700 into ETH or Bitcoin and it's gonna cash out for $1 billion. Not in the next 10 years, most likely. I hope so. I'll be a big fan. I've owned it for almost 10 years. I wasn't super early, but I was earlier than most people, right? There's some dudes that were crazy. So just remember, Bitcoin is a lesson for everybody. Bitcoin's the lesson. What's the next Bitcoin? AI, making wealth with AI. Make money with AI right now, today, tomorrow. You wait, you sleep, you lose. You know that old cliche from the 1800s, early bird gets the worm? Like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Early bird gets the worm. And people, it's not even new to AI, but it is new to AI automations that you can install inside of businesses. So I have a very simple, I'm going to put a link later. I'm launching my new test group for my AI SMMA. This is the same message. I haven't even emailed this to my whole email list yet, and I haven't even posted it. I like to go live first, just like I did back in 2016, telling people to do an SMMA to do Facebook ads for businesses. Now, you come in, I kid you not, I make an extra $500,000 a month because of AI automations, myself.
This guy is like the patron saint of like half-read books and rented Lambos over here telling you like how to get on the new Grift AI. Yeah, man. Totally.
I've got guys that I teach to install AI automations into businesses. It's the best thing ever because the AI almost installs itself. Like, dude, you know how many people are trying to make money with AI automations? 10 grand a month, 40 grand a month, 20 grand a month, 3 grand a month, 80 grand, 500 grand a month. It's all happening right in front of you. So the next big thing is not crypto. Crypto's not new. You know, someone said this guy sells a course. No shit. That's because I'm actually the ethical